Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roleplay Presents The Spy Game. We're about to get our espionage on. Sam, give it to us. What do we got? What do we got to look at here? What's going on? We got a vent.
Yeah. So, who's first in? Is my question.
I mean,
who's the one doing the
I'm in.
infiltrating? I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
who's the person that's like,
Silver charmed
I'm
for you,
in?
so I'm in.
I would
Yeah,
think
my job is to find the vent. I don't know. Well, let's
pointing at it. Like,
I'm going to go in if I'm going to be.
Look, it was in the intelligence. They wouldn't have noticed it without me. Let's do the thing where we look at our character sheets and see who's good at sneaking. I have a +4 to my stealth.
I got a 2.
Oh, I also have
It's gonna
+4
be
to
me, isn't it?
myself.
Oh, nice. Dr. Sneaky.
Before we go though, like now the vent, I'm sure like the vent has a cover or whatever.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing.
I was
But
gonna say,
before we go, I'm going to walk up to the wall and kind of look at you guys and like excited, like I got something for this. I like whip this, like you see me like whip this thing out with like an earpiece and like a ceramic like cup on it or whatever, and I throw it against the wall, and it's the contact mic to see if there's anybody on the other side of this wall.
all right.
And I just look at the team and go,
Right. Make me a perception check. So this is
you betcha.
It's gonna basically be like you're in that room rather than being on the other side of this wall. I think that's the kind of effect from that contact mic you've got.
Perfect. There we go. This is one thing I forgot to take care of during the break. It's not letting me roll into the thing. It says cannot read property substring or undefined type error. Like I'm trying to press the check.
what do you
Like
what
I
are you
don't have
trying to
permission.
roll, Zeke?
It's like I don't have permission to roll into the use this character sheet or something.
What? That's not true.
Select your token, like JP said.
Yeah, my token is selected.
Just wasting my good rolls on tests.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, you're.
Well, you can just do it. You can just do it manually, right? You can just go
Sure.
/R.
But it's just something I wanted to like.
interesting. Yeah.
So
It's
weird.
just there's some kind of wonky thing with the character sheet, I guess, in the back end. But yeah, you might as well just do it manually.
Okay.
You gotta.
Cool.
I can click it if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Be my guest.
Oh, hello. Why is it doing that?
I
Oh,
was
you
saying,
get
yeah,
it
it's
too?
just
Okay.
It's the JavaScript in the sheet. There's some got changed and it got janked.
Oh,
That happens.
no.
Just roll it.
Sarin.
In.
All
It's a
right.
little bit of
Okay.
code sarin that got in there.
Yeah.
1d20
Code-
plus perception, which is 4.
Coding
Okay,
damage.
Got it.
It's almost certainly that
fucking
your character.
goddamn, dude.
Oh, buddy. It's almost certainly that your character's name has invalid characters in it. That's thrown
I'll
off the
change that
sheet.
then. Yep, no problem.
But none of that will help you with that one you just rolled.
Nope, it won't.
I mean,
Right.
You just like put your ear up against the wall and you're like, I think the building's pregnant. Is that what happens here?
Oh, there now it works. Use that one. 'Cause that
Of
one's for my
course.
real character sheet.
Get out of here.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, we'll
I
take
know you
the
are, obviously.
5. It's just like there's too much interference. The wall's too thick. I'm sorry. I'm not getting anything. I apologize.
these are pretty thick, like metal structured walls. Like as I was saying, like before, like this place can hermetically seal. It's obviously very, very well contained. These walls are going to be double thick, proper insulation, probably like I don't know how buildings work, like medical grade insulation type stuff in the walls too, like medical grade.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like it's just double thick, and it's just really difficult to get through any
Okay.
kind of contact mic reading from here.
I put it
Ivy
away.
flips her braid back and she goes, ugh, if only some of us had C4 with us, then we could just blow a hole in the wall.
Very subtle.
You do know what they store here, right? So C4, probably a bad idea.
It's never a bad idea. In my professional opinion.
All right. Well, if C4 is off the table, I'll just get the vent cover off, and I just start digging around in my like mechanic toolkit to try and get like whatever tool is required.
Sure. I mean, I'm not gonna make
I'm
you
gonna look
like,
over at
test for it.
Barrett and see. I want to make sure that Barrett's like eyes up on the like, making sure no one sneaks up on us while we're doing this.
Cool. Yeah, sure. So the two of you do that, while Ivy throws shade at the whole group, and
Yeah, apparently.
and yeah, Nullset, do you want to just move your token up to the vent, and then yeah. All right. So let me take this away for you, and you get a little bit of sight into the vent itself.
Oh, so I can move like right here and get like. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
All right. So let me go over a little bit of how this is going to work in terms of structure. So I've introduced something into somewhat of the kind of combat mechanics of 5e that I call the infiltration phase, where basically we are going to take turns and kind of like rounds, but until we actually hit combat, we're not going to roll initiative. What you guys are going to do is you are going to take your actions in any order that you like, and then I am going to take actions with my NPCs. And that could be like patrolling corridors, it could be like chatting and eating dinner, it could be like whatever their routine is, they will do. And basically, as long as you guys don't dash, you don't really have to roll stealth checks. You're all competent spies. You all know what you're doing. So unless you come into like line of sight of a guard, or like if you like run in front of one, like that's it, like they've spotted you kind of thing. And they won't even necessarily actually just be like, and just shoot you. They'll like, obviously, like if they hear something, they'll investigate it. If they see something, they'll try and like arrest you maybe, or it depends on the circumstances basically.
Whose footsteps are these?
Exactly.
Yeah, we can shoot them in the leg and then run out of sight.
Yep. I feel asleep.
Awesome.
I appreciate that you called us competent spies when Ivy was unaware she was on a helicopter.
I'm suggesting to use C4.
Thanks a
Ah,
lot.
man, no, is this a helicopter?
It was a surprise to everyone. Let's be fair, right? No, all right.
Merde, I am in the air.
So, Zeke, I'll let you squeeze into that. It's going to cost you an extra 5 feet of movement, but so just bear that in mind. But yeah, you can move kind of one space at a time if you want.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I am I the right person to be going in first?
So what do you
I'm
do? You
fine
look
with
back
it.
at us
Listen,
like,
listen.
I did it. I opened the thing.
I'm fine with that, but I would think like the soldier would be the person. No, I'm just saying. Like, honestly, tactically.
What if the soldier has a claustrophobia or something, and he's like, no.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll go in. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna go in. Then
2 hours
Y'all are
later,
pussies
we're
and
still
no one
standing
wants to go
outside this vent. No, you,
I'll
please,
have
after you.
know,
No,
I had a
I
bad
insist.
experience as a child, and I don't want to go in.
All right, so I take the thing off. I kind of look around at everybody, and I'm like, all right, fine. And I don't like care. Like the character Nullset doesn't care. Like I was just saying, as Zeke, the player of the game, like thought that maybe, but I look around and be like, nobody. Okay, cool. I go in. I walk the first 5 feet.
Barrett'll follow right after him.
Sure.
Ivy will follow suit.
This will be 10 feet.
Follow Barrett.
All right, so you'll be right behind there. You get like a marching order going on. Oh.
Yeah. I reach into my bag and I take out my 10-foot pole and I begin tapping the floor in front of me. So you're going in next, Ivy?
Zeke, you can control the token, right?
Yep, I moved into the waypoint, like the middle part.
Yeah. So move around, man. It's your turn effectively. So you got your movement, you got your action, bonus actions, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move slowly. Oh, okay, I see a guy.
All right, so you've crawled into this vent space, and then through the gap in the barrels, you can just see and hear a guard off to the left. He's sat like leant up against this like crate of whatever, just smoking, just gun down, chill. He's like not really paying attention.
All right.
No.
I look back.
Time to
I look
shoot
back
somebody
through
with a dart gun.
Well, I look back through the vent, and I give like the silent signal for like one. I see one guard right this way, and I move in a little bit so everybody can get in position in case we need to do stuff.
Sure. You're prone right
are
now,
these
so-
like cover things that I can like hide behind? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll come up here if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
I will follow null set. Just kind of like sneaking, just
I just like the idea of us looking like our tokens, like you're in this like doctor lab coat, and it's like kind of walking in.
I'm in
Shimmying
blue
through the-
dragon
I'm
armor.
Dr. Sneaky.
Yeah.
I've got a doctorate in sneakology.
As soon as
I have a
as
sleep dart.
soon as
Have you
Barrett
read my
gets in there,
PhD paper in silent movement?
he's immediately scanning to see if there's any cameras.
Yeah,
All right.
good call.
Maybe a perception check.
Nice. Good perception. Good
Yeah.
hustle.
You check the corners. Everything that you can see in this room, you take note of, including the body bags that are on the right-hand side. There's a couple boxes. This container,
Ooh.
so this red container in the middle, is like a good 7-8 foot high. So you've got complete cover behind that. Otherwise, you've got like boxes. There's like a propane tank, that white tank at the bottom there. Otherwise, you don't see any cameras. And you check all the corners and stuff, and there's nothing that like jumps out at you as like little pinhole cameras or anything other kind of surveillance that they've set up. So you think you've just got this guard in the storage room.
Yeah, he communicates that to the rest of them. Just like, no cameras that I can see. Propane tank over there. Who knows what's in these barrels? And I think those are body bags. Yeah, dead bodies. Other side of the room.
Yeah. And as Barrett points this out, you all, I reckon, as you're sneaking through, as you're peering around the container, see these black body bags on the right-hand side.
What I would give to see their corpses. I wonder how they were killed. I might be able to find out if it was perhaps
You're
with.
not going to
Saren?
open those.
But I want to. Look how close they are. They're right over there. He might not even see me. I am so sneaky.
I'm just gonna go get on the helicopter again. I feel like I just am safer there.
I think, I think at that Barrett like
I-
looks back at Selvage and just like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is this person?
Yeah, so I'm
I
yeah,
won't
just
do
like,
it. I won't go look, and I won't go see for medicinal purposes. You know, maybe could help us in the future if we know how they were killed.
stay
Don't
know
listen to the doctor.
focused.
All right, so,
So Barrett, are you far enough in the room for me to
yeah,
come in?
I
Or are you
would
done your
have
turn?
moved up. Yeah, I would have moved up. Like,
Okay.
all right, yeah, move your movement, and then head on in.
yeah, he's keeping it. He's keeping an eye on like this dude.
Sure, Adam, you want to move in as well?
Yeah, so it's 10, it's 15 feet because it's an extra 10 to get through the thing, right?
Yeah, and you're
And
prone
then I
now as
can
well.
move. Okay.
Oh, you can
So
you can
it's
stand and
I'm
stuff.
moving half.
Yeah.
I'll stay down. I'll move half speed. Look at how angry that guy looks. I don't want him to see me.
But he's
Pretty
not
showy.
angry. He's on a smoke break. He's relaxing. Clearly, he's not meaning to start
Look at his
anything.
angry
That's
face.
him exhaling.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
he's got a
That's his
weird
little
thing.
default angry face, but we all
I'll
know
stay-
that
I'll stay
beard is
crouched.
that jaw's relaxed. He's sucking a butt, dude.
I'll stay crouched down here. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We don't even have to fight this guy. We just need to wait 20 or 30 years before he dies of lung cancer. Problem solved.
Or
That's
5
what happened to
minutes
those
till
guys
he's
today.
out of his freaking smoke break. Do you know smoke breaks work? He doesn't take years to take a smoke break.
Do you think he's part of the terrorist union? Just give him a break. He can take as many smokes as he wants. I'm gonna stay crouched down here, and I'm gonna look at null set like I don't know what the military hand sign for shoot him with your dart gun is.
No, that's
But I'm gonna
exactly.
give you
I look
that
back at the
sign.
group and go like
No, him, not you, him.
Don't waste the dirt on him. He is going back inside in
we have
minutes.
silent. We have silent weapons.
Yeah.
As Barrett,
Yeah.
is-
So
they're all
while
deciding
just
and-
as a backup, then because I'm definitely not close enough to ask him if it's garrote o'clock yet. As a backup, as Null said is getting ready to shoot him with the dart gun, I will get out my gun and check the chamber and like get ready just in case this doesn't knock this dude out to get ready to finish him off.
And I look at
That's exactly what
I've been
I
practicing.
look at Barrett and Ivy, and I just like, and I point at the door, that like the
Yeah.
bottom left hand corner, like watch the door.
Okay, so null set, I want you to take your turn. So it's
Okay.
movement and the
5,
action
10,
to shoot the guy.
15, 20. Do I have line of
You wanna move
sight
to the
there?
corner there. Yeah.
Okay.
Make
All
that
right.
attack
So
roll.
I
No,
look back
if
at
we're still hidden, if we're still
Selvage.
hidden, wait for me to get into position. Right?
Oh, yeah.
If you
No, I'm
shoot now,
looking back
we're
at
all
you.
clustered up back here. Yeah.
Yep. Looking directly at you, and I just give you the sign like I'm ready. Like I got my gun up. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I guess
If there are no
I
other
can just go through them.
if there are no other actions for anyone else this round, then I'll let you move into those kind of positions before null set shoots. Otherwise, we could just count null set as the last turn to be taken.
Can we
Right, oh,
ready
that's
an
right, 'cause
action in
we
case
all-
something happens?
Hmm?
Can we ready an action in case this guy decides to retaliate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess what we want is for null set to be in position and then all of us to be ready for like backup. But if we all move and then he gets to do something, if he does anything other than smoke a cigarette, then we got to wait for him to do his thing, right? That's how the flow of infiltration works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So if everyone moves into the position they want and readies an action or decides to pass, and then we'll finish up with Zeke's shooty action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have my gun ready.
Perfect. Once we're in position, I kind of like I whisper through the throat mic. Do we want to talk to him or not?
You mean talk to him? There's nothing to ask. Shoot him.
I thought you were going to put him to sleep.
No
Shoot
info?
him.
Perhaps
Just
I'm curious
drop him.
what kind of cigarette he's smoking.
You
No,
can find
shoot
out
him,
after he's
you idiot.
unconscious.
Okay, firing, and
Null set as you look round.
Are we killing
as you
him or are we sedative?
As you look round, he's reaching the end of a cigarette.
What do you
Like
think a
it's
sleep
Yeah, right.
rat
We get the
is,
close of
you
his
idiot?
like
Yep.
stubbly face. Yeah.
Kill or no kill?
Just use
No
the dart
kill.
gun. Dart gun him.
Just
Okay, got it.
negative.
all right. What's people's ready actions? If this goes south, what's going on?
I'm covering
Ivy
the
wants to
door.
prepare to okay. She has her healing her first aid kit at the ready just in case null set decides to just go balls to the wall, the sleep dart misses, and this guy, realizes that null set's like the only one technically sort of in view. Like maybe like the closest to
Yeah.
this guard right now, right? So she
Yeah.
wants to prepare first aid just in case for null set, in case this goes wrong.
All right, so you'll need to move up just within reach of him.
Okay. Yep.
Also, if I'm covering work, can I move up to that door there?
Yeah.
Because that should still be covered. I think 3 agents should be able to handle 1 guy, so I'm just gonna cover,
So you would think.
Yeah.
You would
So
think.
you
Maybe they put him out here because they know he can handle 4 people.
Right.
That's why he's so
Okay.
casual.
Yeah.
All right. Selvage, what's your is there any ready action here for you?
Yeah, I'm crouched down behind this container, and if I don't hear dart gun followed by body thumping on the floor, then I'll shoot him. Shoot him with my gun.
All right. If you want to head up to where you've got a little bit of line of sight, just 5 feet above you there, I think, just by the barrel,
like
so
here?
you can lean out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you a line of sight
That
there.
sounds good.
All right, Zeke. Let's let me get the NPC up, and then let's shoot this guy.
And of course, it's Zeke making this roll, so we're
course.
screwed.
I have nothing but confidence.
Right? Okay. Here we go. Critical fail. Critical
2
fail.
critical failures. Thank you. Roll 20.
We hear the dart gun go off, and you've just shot yourself in the leg.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
This is why we had first aid ready.
I don't know why I
Gosh.
hope for anything else. Like
God
my
damn
first 2
it.
rolls are crit. My first 2 rolls are crit fails. Like, what are the odds of that?
Roll
1 in
20 does this to
400.
us every time, right? Okay.
Oh my God.
Null set.
Does he actually shoot himself?
No.
No, thank God.
Crit fail just means you always miss.
Yeah.
So, null set, you're going for this headshot. It is the quickest way, the neck, in fact, to take this person down. You shoot, it narrowly misses their neck and chinks off the back wall. And actually, you see the dart just tap the back of their neck. Selvage, you see this too, and the two of you watch this guy as he turns around, just like, what the fuck was that? Like he's turning around to just see what like struck him on the back. Selvage, do you want to take like that ready action just to shoot
because
the guy?
he's gonna find the dart and he's gonna be like, who tried to shoot me with this dart gun?
Zeke, you might be out the clear here. As cool as this narration is, you are hidden. You have advantage.
Oh, thank God! Yeah, that's right.
Of
Roll
course,
again.
of course, right? You are hidden.
Right,
You have
sneak
advantage.
attack with advantage. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That's actually a very good point. How about a 7?
It's still not enough to hit.
So fantastic.
No! Why? I just wanted to live. Why? God, no. God.
We can
Yeah,
never
I did
decide whatever
twice
we
as
are.
good as I did last time.
God, now you know how
My
Dan
roll is twice
feels.
as good.
Oh, man.
We have like a -1 on dart guns specifically.
You're
Like
+5. +5. Oh,
Yeah,
carry on.
honey, it's not your fault.
Is
It's
he
the
down?
dice.
I had a chink.
All right,
Ah,
Selvage
shit. Okay, well, I see this happen, and
with
like
advantage.
this, it happens. Like it's how it goes. So yeah, I'll take a shot with the pistol, and I have advantage, so I get a 16.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah, I deal 3 piercing damage.
Sure. All right. Take that off his.
And a regular shot uses up 1 of my like ammo units, right?
Yeah. Every attack, besides like burst fire and full auto, just does like takes your kind of ammo count down by 1. So that's all cool.
Okay, so I'm down to 8.
I'm gonna use the hero, the hit points more as kind of like hero points. So it's that kind of movie thing of like you take a couple of silenced shots. He doesn't hear them, but a couple of them just go wide, ping off, ricochet off the barrel itself. But he's shaken and he like pulls back and he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like something is clearly going on.
Yeah, everybody else, get rid of him.
So I am going to take his action. And he's going to basically kind of like ready his weapon and have a look around. Like he's going to duck behind the barrel. And he's going to have a look around for where you guys are. So, Zeke and Adam, what are your passive? Like, what's your passive stealth?
It would be 14. 1-4.
Passive stealth would be what plus what?
Well, like if you added 10 to whatever you roll. Yeah. It's not like a real
12
thing,
then.
but like
12 then.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So that's a 19.
This fucking guy.
Yeah. So his action is to look around. He sees you, Zeke, just ducking behind the container there, and also makes you by the barrels, Selvage. So we are going to go into a initiative order, but what we're going to do is this is going to be a surprise round for both Barrett and for Ivy.
Right, that makes sense.
What does that mean?
It means you get to act before everyone else does.
Yeah, it's a good kind of surprise, not the bad kind.
Sick. Okay. I was like, surprise, you got shot by this guy. Like, oh no.
Bum. All right. Where's my dexterity? Cool.
People about to get surprised shotgunned.
Nice. All set.
It doesn't matter if I can't hit anything. Like, it really, like, I could go, I could have 7 attacks. If they're all ones, like, you're fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
What are these? What?
Well, with initiative, it doesn't really matter. It's just like just deciding the order you go in. But
It's the numbers.
It's still demoralizing. It still hurts. It still hurts real bad. So for those of you who are listening to the audio version of this, Zeke started off great with a 21. Paramilitary guy didn't do as well, got a 10. And then we got 2 natural ones for me and Max, and Elspeth got a 4, which is a 3 on the dice. We're all doing great.
So Ivy's going to go first in the surprise round. It's just going to be you and Barrett to act. What would
Okay.
you like to do?
She has a pistol, so she's gonna try and shoot the guy,
Mhm.
right?
You haven't
He's
quite
trying
got
to.
line of sight there. You're gonna have to move around null set, or you're gonna have to get into a different place of cover.
Okay, so he see Ivy and Barrett? Yeah.
I wouldn't see
Uh,
anything where I'm at. I don't think.
You can't tell from here, but you know, just hearing this like what the fuck, and like ricochets off the wall. You know something is going wrong.
Okay. She's gonna get to a better vantage point to try and see him. Oh, but that would kind of make her super visible. Yeah.
You can duck behind these little crates here that Max is looking at. You could try and move back round towards the barrels by the vents. You've
Yeah,
got
but then because
got
she's
30
trying to
feet.
deal
So
damage to him. But maybe you know what? She's the medic, so she would probably stay like in cover just in case. She's
to you.
not exactly a soldier, so she's gonna move. I think she's probably gonna move back here by salvage and
Mhm.
just kind of stay put for the time being. She doesn't want to be in line of sight. Obviously, she's a healer, so
Okay,
probably
no
gonna be
problem.
pretty boring for Ivy for a bit.
That's all right. Barrett, what would you like to go up to?
Well, he thought the three of them would be able to take care of this one target that was unaware of us.
Yep. Yep.
So now he's torn
Could
between
we?
covering the door and or going to try to help them. I think he's going to stay by the door and be ready to take on any reinforcements that might get called in, because he's thinking at any moment this guy's going to. Plus, I don't know if he knows the actual position of the guy, right? Because he just ducked out of the way. I don't know if he would have known the position of the guy.
You can hear
Other
the
than just in
ricochets and
that part
stuff.
of the room.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
that part of the room. All right. So top of the round then. Null set. You go first.
So he's readying his weapon, he's not trying to call for backup.
No. He's taken defensive stance behind the container he was like lent on earlier.
Okay. And as far as the sedative dart gun goes, how many shots do I got with that?
You got 9 because it's like a light pistol style thing.
Okay.
And it is loading, so you will need to take an action to like reload it.
Well, can I do the D&D thing where I like put that away or drop it or whatever, and then just whip out my pistol and shoot him?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I'll drop that shit and then just whip out my light pistol and just start plinking.
Cool. Make me an attack for me.
Okay. And I'm gonna move forward behind this, if that's cool. If that's still cover.
Yeah.
Cool.
You've got half cover there. It's just like there's small containers there.
Okay,
So
that's fine. I just want to get up within melee if necessary, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so as I'm moving, I like drop the tranq dart gun and then like grab out my other gun, and as I'm moving to the cover, I plink off a shot, and it's gonna be a great shot. Hey, it is a great shot. Hooray!
Great shot.
Hit that nerd.
A 19
Huzzah!
Nice.
or 24
Roll
total.
just like a shit ton of damage.
I hope so.
So
Let's go.
roll a d8 for me.
Yeah, dude.
Hell
9 damage.
yeah. So he's taking 12 total now.
All right. So in what non-vital area do you shoot this guy? Like, where do you get him? Like, there's like a leg poking out or something?
I think it's a I could go for center mass because I'm not a crack shot. So I'm guessing like a rib, like a glancing shot through, like either through and through by the side of the rib.
Sure, yeah. Just gets in between his armor and just like, you see him trying to duck back behind as you've somewhat got some kind of flanking on him here. Like there's cardboard boxes behind him. He knows this isn't going to provide much cover for him, but like the container in front of him is kind of his best bet right now. It's going to be his go. He is going to, in a bit of a panic, he's going to kind of burst fire in the Just at you. He's going to hit some of the spaces around you. So what I need you to do for me is make a DC 15 Dex save.
I can
Can I
do that
use my
probably.
action?
God, burst fire.
Can I use my
Ah!
action on my turn to fold up an American flag and put it on Zeke's grave? Or...
not today, Satan. Not today. I got a 23.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you duck behind the containers, and as this like spray of bullet fire, and it's loud. They're not suppressed, so everyone in the room gets
Oh,
this
boy.
as it echoes around this storage room, and it like sprays the container.
Yeah.
with
Barrett hears that, he's like,
Literally
I'll
like a
take it, he's
tank.
not dead.
Yeah, I just look at you, Barrett, like, yeah.
Ivy, it's your turn.
Okay, so is there okay, so like the entrance that we came into, right?
Mhm.
Is this an official like vent that can be sealed back up? Is there like a computer panel or anything next to it?
No. This was like manually done by Nullset. He like took out tools, like drilled stuff out, like did it all mechanically, I think.
Okay, is there any sort of computer in the room?
Not that you see. Even the propane tank. The only thing you can see that is computer orientated is there's a little control panel on the propane tank. Like it shows like how full it is and stuff. It's like a little digital reader.
Okay. Ooh, that's like right in this guy's line of sight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blocked there.
Yeah. Because I mean, if she could get to the propane tank, she might be able to like, deactivate the right word, because I mean, if it gets shot, it's not going to matter. How can I be useful? You know what? Screw it. She'll take out her pistol and try and shoot the guy from where she is. Can she see him at all?
No, you've got like you've got full cover behind that container. It's like 7-8 foot high, so you're not within line of sight at all there for him.
Damn it!
You can move around to the corner. You can move around to like back behind the vent here, behind the barrels.
Kind of why I moved up.
I'm kind of concerned that if I think she'll move up actually, because now I'm thinking here with this vent open, maybe people will be coming from that way, and if she's more in the middle, she'll have kind of like a better vantage point, I guess, from both sides. Because is there a door? Is there a door besides this other vent here, like next to Barrett? Is that a door?
That's the door.
Yeah,
that's the door.
That's what I've been covering in case things went horrible, like they are.
More people come
through.
Right.
Hear the shot.
Okay, she's gonna move down here then, and just kind of stay in the middle of everyone, trying to, I guess, maintain like close proximity just in case anyone does get injured.
It's good space.
That's the turn. I think that's it.
Good space. That's cool. That's fine. Barrett, over to you. Did you want to still cover the door? Do you want to kind of move around to other people, or did you want to like get in on the action?
Actually, Barrett thinks it's a good idea. It's a good idea to stay on the door. I think with my movement too, I don't even think I'd get into a spot where I could line of sight shoot.
Like this space here, like I think you could. Hang on, maybe you could like just about hit him from there.
Yeah.
But again, you kind of be out in the open as well.
I'm right out in the open, exactly. He's gonna give him one more shot at it and keep covering the door and just keep his gun ready on the door because he feels like it's gonna open at any moment now, due to the fact that there's been, burst fire, not suppressed, and he's just saying, any time now.
All right. Selvage, your time is now.
Yeah, I mean, my time was before, but I'll take another one. All right, where do I need to be to get a line of fire on this guy?
I think you can get him from there.
Oh.
I think you can just peek around the corner.
Yeah, I can lean out and. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it again. See if I can hit him this time. Now I guess if I wanted to set myself up for a better shot next time, I could hide again and then like move and shoot because I had advantage before, but
but he has seen you here.
Way around. Yeah, he'll probably be down by then. Okay, I'll take another shot. If I miss this one, then I'll hide again. I'll probably move anyway. All right, here we go. taking a shot with that pistol. Triple ammo. Nope. I got 10.
No.
Probably insufficient. Okay, then I will move. Now, how tall is this orange thing? Is this shoulder height?
Like
waist height?
Like 8 foot. Like it's a proper container.
Okay. All right. Well, none of this is any good. I'm like sneaky, but I'm not like the sneaker. I'm not the infiltrator. So right now the only language this guy's speaking is bullets. So I guess I will just move to get this thing more fully behind me. And then we'll talk about sneaking next turn. That's all I got.
All right, null set.
Okay.
Over to you.
He fired a shot. And does it look like he just a gaming question? Like if I moved from this cover to the next cover, would he get like a free shot on me, like AOE or attack of opportunity or whatever?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up to here. Is this cover like between us?
Yeah, it's half cover. Again, it's
Okay,
like
cool.
waist height kind of stuff.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep pressing the issue, moving up, and firing another shot with my pistol.
All right.
Gonna be a lot of back down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, my neck. Wait, hold on. Where was I? I was right here, right?
Yep.
Let me see. 1 second here. Is there any advantage to like being like point blank range with a pistol? Like, no. Okay.
Nah, not mechanically.
Okay. Cool.
It's a range attack like no other. And if you're within reach, then it's disadvantage as well. Because
Yeah,
they
it's
kind of
actually
push your
worse.
pistol away.
Right. Yeah. I was wondering if it would be like the John Wick kind of a thing where you'd like kind of grab him, get him close, and like
Grab him, go.
pop two, and you'd see him like fly out of his back and shit like that.
Yeah. No, that's you need to
Okay.
be the assault soldier for that kind of shit. Or
Perfect.
CQB.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So I'll move up here.
Yeah.
And I'll pop a shot at him. Here we go. Pistola, coming to you with a 12.
Maybe? I don't know how
Go
well
ahead.
armored this guy is.
Not hit. Okay.
Shit.
That's
He's wearing tactical gear, so even the kind of some shoulder stuff, knee pads, kind of proper attack vest
What's-
kind of stuff.
What's interesting about this in like a D&D situation with the abstracted ammo is that this is actually like a shootout, like an action sequence in a movie. It feels like funny that we can't shoot this one guy, but I imagine most of the time we're staying down. And like Max, like you said, like we're popping up, taking some shots, and then we just roll for the one chance to tag them during our turn. So it kind of makes sense. Like this is, it's just not the stealth scene is over now and we're just like doing like a gunfight. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if we could hit him, but this is cool anyway.
It would be super cool.
Also, like, is there a way that I could keep, because I have that I can spend tech points to get bonus actions. Is there a way that I could ready just in case he gets on the radio? I can just jam it like as a bonus action, like, or do I have to do that like preemptively?
Let's take
And also,
a
as far
look
as radio
at-
jamming, is there a limit to how much I can do that?
Not really. I mean, basically, what a radio jammer will do more often than not is just broadcast on a whole different, like all the bands in the area.
Yeah,
So,
right. That
like,
would
just
warn them more than like this guy
Yeah.
is a terrible soldier because he's not going onto the radio, which is good for us. So we can get rid of him before he does
Right.
that, and then we're all right.
Okay.
If
was
we can get
rapid
rid of
deployment,
them.
right?
We're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could deploy your radio jammer for 2 tech points now as a bonus action.
Okay. Well,
He has got one
I
on.
won't.
He has got one on him here.
Okay. I won't do that now, but
Okay.
if he goes for it, then I might just even use just my action to do that instead.
Sure. All right. It is his turn. What he's going to do, having seen you move up here, is he, in a bit of a panic, is going to rush up to about here before actually seeing Ivy and Barrett now. And
Hi, everybody.
in a proper panic. What did I actually move there? More buttons work. 20 feet.
Yeah, you went 20.
I shoot the propane tank.
Oh,
Just kamikaze it.
Napad to propane.
Just
Down
like
the door.
Oh, dear. Shoot the glass.
yeah, it's just like, oh fuck, and it's just gonna try and shoot Ivy. I think it's just like it's a reaction shot. It's just oh fuck, he just shoots.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna make one attack with the carbine rifle. Let's say just, and it's gonna be something like crazy, right? What the fuck is this roll 20? It's like 19s again. Okay, that is.
So you're experiencing the Adam Koebel effect, where the GM gets great rolls and everyone else's rolls suck.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a theme. 8 piercing damage.
Rest in peace.
Ivy.
Where did she get shot?
Well, so this can be like hero points rather than hit points, right? So this is like you've ducked, and it's like he's sprayed a kind of shot over you. But it's just kind of taking the wind out of you. So either you've got shot yet. I reserve being shot for like when you're on 0 hit points. Like
Oh, okay.
you've
Yeah.
hit something.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes
Because
the guns
otherwise
more
it's
deadly
like
too. Because
you're like level 6 or 7, and you're like, I get shot 14 times. I'm fine. I got holes in me. It's all good.
But if you wanna atomic blonde it, you totally can. You could just be like, yeah, I'm riddled with
Yeah.
holes, but I'm still fucking going, or whatever. You know.
I'm being toned, right?
Ivy, is your chance to attack back. I would remind you
absolutely.
you have a stabber and an amazing ability to stab people.
Oh my God, you just
Right.
just
She does
throw
have a
yourself
knife.
at him. Scalpel
So
this fool.
It's funny because that's what I was thinking. How she's got she's got a knife, and this guy looks visibly very shaken.
Yeah.
She just got a little bit of wind knocked out of her, so she's got her knife and just kind of like, and she's just gonna rush right at him.
Sure.
And she is going to find some weak points on this guy.
Yeah. So move up and stab the fool.
Choink. And the first area she's going to go for is around the neck, which looks like it's one of his least protected parts on the
Yeah.
body.
For sure.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and click my knife here, and hopefully this works.
Hits.
15. Yes.
He looks like he's about to block it, but you manage to just slip it in to his neck just before he manages to get that up, and takes 4 piercing.
Sick.
And
A shot of
You
blood
like-
just goes. And
yeah,
she's got, like, this-
you get that like, and he just like freezes for a second, and then drops. Like you feel his weight just go. As like blood, you get like a blood splat like on your face kind of thing.
She smells him.
It's fresh.
So I'm like, are you smelling him?
Yes, I am.
Right.
I look back over at Barrett, just to confirm, like the door is still good. Like you got our back still. We're okay.
Or it just gives you like a
Doors.
very yes.
Yeah, Barrett, the door is
Dottie's
still
dead.
closed. And how quickly are you guys acting at this point? We'll go back to the infiltration kind of phase of things, so
Yeah.
you can all act in your own timing of turns. How quickly are you taking this? Are you like, oh fuck, we got to get in position, or are you going to kind of wait and see what happens? Are you just going to rush the door? Like, what's kind of the plan at this point?
Well, did he radio
My-
anybody?
No, I don't think so.
Not that you saw.
My thought is that if he just got his fucking important arteries severed, he's gonna be bleeding all over the place. And like, I'm looking around to see, like, are these body bags, are there any spares, or are they body bagged somewhere else and then thrown in here?
There are a couple of spares hooked over the cardboard box
Oh
up on the
yeah.
top right-hand corner.
Ivy, you want to clean up your mess? Like, I'll help you. I'll grab his ankles or whatever, and we'll take him over to the pile.
Okay. Find out what he was smoking. Can you reach inside his pocket?
I'm not reaching inside his pocket, and I'm trying
Okay,
really
fine,
hard
but
not
I
to
will-
get blood on myself.
I could use a
That's what the
cigarette.
symbol for body bagged is.
I do want to go and check out the body bags of the people who are they're filled with bodies, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Is there any like residue or anything like that? Like, does sarin gas like leave like a
Ivy
stain
would
or
like
a
to
residue
help
or
you
something
with
like that?
this.
Because I got
It doesn't-
that analyzer and I want to start analyzing.
Colorless,
Yeah, yeah.
colorless, cannot be detected.
It's
Scary as
it's
shit.
It's not
It's
iocane.
a clear fucking gas.
No,
or
seriously,
liquid.
it's odorless.
Yeah.
It
It's
Oh,
horrifying.
has no color.
Yeah. If you take nothing away from this one shot, it's that sarin gas is very frightening. Don't forget. It's a public service announcement.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Okay, but
Don't Saren gas. Don't do it.
can
Not even
Ivy
once.
can Ivy sense from this the way can she tell whether or not it was Saren since she's got diagnosis?
You unzip one of the bags straight, and it's immediately obvious straight away that this is a military, one of the guards here. So she is wearing a UPC, like American camo pattern fatigues. She's been shot twice in the chest, one in the head.
See, so there is the wound. Was a bullet? So it's not Saren.
This is
Determined.
probably the people that were were working here before
Previous occupants.
they took over. Yeah. These aren't victims of the gas or anything. So that's.
Looks like they've
I
been
don't know
dead
if that's
for
for
quite a
leaving or
while.
not, but whatever it is.
We're not here to solve a mystery. Bag him. We got to get out of here.
Ivy lights up a cigarette from the guy's pockets.
Barrett, is the door
Smokes like
locked?
half the thing in one go.
Yeah.
Barrett, you
looking at
see
door. Does it
on the
look like
opposite
it's
side of that door, there's a little green button on the map too, and that is a little control panel on the opposite side from where you are. It is lit and it's green.
Yeah,
Oh, right
so
over here. Okay. I'll
doesn't
look at.
appear to
I mean, I'll
be.
look. Null
You can
said,
look
"You want to?"
yourself.
What does that mean to me as the tech?
It's an like automated style door rather than something you push, pull, or whatever, and it's unlocked.
I'm gonna take out the contact mic again, and I'm gonna come over here to this area, and I'm gonna listen to the wall and see if.
Sure.
Sorry, my FPS apparently dropped to nothing for a minute.
I think
No,
it's
that's
better
cool.
now.
We still heard you. I still
We
heard
can
you.
still hear
Okay.
you, Yep.
Cool. Okay.
all right,
Yeah.
what
Then I'll
perception
do
for?
that and perception. Got it. Here it comes.
Yeah.
How about an 18?
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
You hear birds tweeting.
On the other side of this wall?
Mm-hmm.
What are they tweeting about?
Oh,
got some
probably
hot
how they
takes for
hate the
everyone.
new Little Mermaid, and they want they want the dragon back in Mulan.
Where are the songs?
No. I honestly like. Would I like? Because me as Zeke would think the birds are tweeting because these are the birds in the coal mine. Like if the sarin gas gets
Yeah.
out and the birds die, this is that. This is the early warning system.
All right, no. So, looking back at the schematic of the place, there is a small, inaccessible green space in the middle here that basically they just built around. You haven't got the
Oh,
okay,
reason
okay.
why the architects did, but there's basically no room on the other side of this wall.
Oh, okay.
What
Like a
you've got
courtyard,
is at
yeah,
the door. At the door, you've got a single corridor that leads you down into a room that's just north of the garage. Did I say it
Okay.
right?
Car hole.
Yeah.
Carhole.
Car hole.
I mean, I'm from Canada. We call them a park. It's a parkade, so it's wrong. So I don't know.
Parkade.
You say whatever. You call it whatever you want to call it.
Dude, parkade's a made up word.
It's not butter. It's parkade.
It's written on buildings where I live in Canada. All
I
right.
don't believe you.
I'll take a photo. I'll send it to you. It's real.
Please.
It's real.
Okay.
Park your car and play video games.
Oh, it's a
Right, yeah.
parkade,
Alright.
like an arcade, but
Arcade.
for parking.
I let
Sure.
everybody know that on the other side of this wall, all I hear are birds and nature sounds. So, like, this is that area where we saw. Apparently, I totally spaced out that we got like a schematic of the building, so we know like there's a green space, like a break area or something.
Yeah. I also got
Like,
excited.
right there. Yeah. So I let them know that I don't hear any soldiers or anything like that. I rejoin the group, and I kind of look at the door, and I see I look at the door to see if like there's no keypad or anything. It's just like a one button, like open the door kind of a thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Big flashy green open button.
Okay. So there's
Yeah.
I don't need to make a check to see if like this is a booby trap thing or whatever. Like for
I'd
like
like
idiots.
to look for traps.
I would like to do that. I know it seems silly, but D&D and me
No,
wants
no.
to.
Roll perception
No, it
check.
doesn't. Also, I'm going
Okay.
to look up because there could be spiders here somehow.
11.
You see
Hannibal
no
Lecter falls on
traps.
you from the ceiling.
Okay, so I there's no window. It's a solid door.
Yeah, solid door. It's like these kind of like almost like blast door style things, like
Okay.
double layered kind of things, heavy metal doors.
Okay. At the risk of using the same item too much, like I know there's this door leads to a corridor, right?
I just want him going
Yeah.
around using cupping everything.
Okay.
Just
All right.
hold on.
This is the I look for what is it? Arcana checks. I look for magic, detect magic.
Yeah.
All right. No. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to keep the same roll from last time to speed this up a little bit. You listen through the doorway. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
In this corridor.
Okay. I look at the back of the group. I think we're safe. I don't hear anything coming. They would have heard boots on the ground by now. So I open the door.
Perfect.
Shh.
And he tries to, like Baird's going to peek around.
All right. I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Oh.
The map kind of gives it away, but I would like people to make perception checks.
16.
See her.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lyman.
Who are we missing?
Nope, we got them all. I rolled a
we got
16
it
and I
right
was
now.
just
Oh
piled on
yeah,
top
sorry,
of
I
my
missed
last
that.
ones.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, you all see a grid of lasers, little laser beams
Oh my god.
down this corridor. They're evenly stacked in like 2-foot intervals up the kind of one plane, and then they're like a few feet apart, basically like little gates in a way. It's these laser beam gates. They're about in the middle of the corridor. This corridor is like 35 feet, and they're just kind of like in the middle there.
Okay.
Does it look like there's any like keypads or anything like a shutdown system?
Yep.
Yeah, so in the middle of this like laser grids thing, there is an accessible like panel that you can just make out. You'll be able to finagle and like mess around with.
But it's in the middle of the lasers.
That was a bit of a misnomer. Like it's accessible, definitely accessible, but
Okay.
it's sorry, yeah, let's retract. So it's more like the
Okay.
panel itself is hard to see, but
okay.
being a technician, you know where to like tap the wall, like get the little hatch unlocked, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Baird just instinctively looks at Null set and is like, got anything for this?
Oh yeah. I got all kinds of stuff. I got all little toys in my bag. I just wondered, like, do you think there's like pressure plates or anything like that, or just the lasers?
It could be
And also, what are they
we step
protecting?
on something. Could be boom. Everyone.
None of the
I'm
floor
not
placing looks
understanding.
any different. It's just particularly the only thing that's different about this corridor really is that the lights are off.
You see the lasers better.
Exactly.
Right. And they got a slight fog machine.
Put
in
on
it,
some
you
Pink
can't-
Floyd, smoke a joint. Sick beams,
Disguised as
dude.
like a electrical conduit, but it's really a tiny fog machine.
Hell yeah. Woo, Floyd. So I mean, Null said if you can disable these.
Yeah, I'll head over. I'll you'll see me like gingerly put like one toe onto the floor and be like, okay, like hopefully that doesn't set anything
Yeah.
off. And if it
And you move
doesn't, then
forward
I'll make my way
and-
over to the panel.
Yeah, and you're good. Yeah, you move forward and you're good.
So I'm guessing there. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Okay.
So I would like you to make me a DC 15 intelligence mechanics check to sabotage these laser beams. Basically, you can start like you've probably got these like little mirrors and stuff, and you're like starting to like point beams back at each other. Basically, these things will emit a laser beam, and there'll be sensors on either side. And if the beam is broken, then the sensors will detect that like that they're missing one. And that's when the alarm will set off. So you basically got to trick you got to trick the sensors into like rewire them a little bit just to make sure they think that they're getting a signal.
Awesome. So well, just so we can show off some of the cool stuff. Like I have special advantage for this class, which means I get advantage on intelligence saving throws, which you said this was. And also, I selected mechanics, oddly enough, as my focus. So I have double my proficiency for this particular thing.
Nice.
So I've got a +9 at advantage for this kind of stuff.
It's not a.
And I didn't need advantage. I just
20.
critted.
Yeah,
I'll
well, you
just
don't have
crit it.
advantage anyway. Yeah, you don't have
No,
advantage anyway.
it's not a
It's
saving throw.
save, but
Oh, it's a save.
Still.
Saving throws. Whoops.
you get that crit
So-
anyway.
I critted. We'll just say.
Great. So yeah, you basically there's a second I think where everyone is like, whoa, as all the beams just like, and the room goes dark, and you wait, and then I reckon Nullset's just like, yeah,
Yeah, I kind of I look at the thing. I pop take my tools out and pop the panel off, and I'm looking through the wires and stuff.
yeah.
And I kind of
It's
yeah.
so fast that's because that's the kind of reaction is because it's just like he did like 3 things and it looks like to the untrained eye he messed up by just pulling a wire. You're just like, whoa, don't do that, and it just powers down and nothing happens.
Yeah, no, I pull it out and I look at them like oh shit, like I'm trolling. I'm like, and something happens. I go,
Yeah.
and they go, "Brrr," and I went, and I just flipped the
think-
tool in my hand and put it back in my pocket.
And I think I say something to you like, see how much better it is without the lasers. It's just like I said. And like we've had arguments about your like EDM presentations and stuff before, and I'm just like, you're gonna blind people. Nobody needs that many lasers.
Oh, okay, yeah, and I look like I know, you know, I might just take the panel with me, 'cause I know a few people who might make use of this later. It's a decent setup. It's a pretty good setup.
All right,
Or
you
We'll see if
you
you can
strip
pick
this
it up on
panel.
the way back out.
Yeah.
Promise,
Alright.
Mom.
Nice lasers, can I keep them?
Yeah. All right. So there's a door at the end of this corridor. One of the little blinky green lights again. And it's up to you guys what you want to do. Do you want to continue with the contact microphone kind of theme?
Yeah,
Seems
yeah.
like-
It just
it's
seems
been
like
working
the
so far.
wise thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll head on up there, and maybe do like a little twirl in between, like walking from here to there, like just because
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like I feel good, like that was so fast. I'm just like I feel useful, like I feel good about what I
Nice.
did.
Nice.
Then I whip
Alright.
it out and put it on the wall there, and I'm like listening.
Yeah. You pop the contact microphone onto the door, and then you hear a conversation on the other side between 2 men, and it's very much the kind of like, I don't know what they're fucking looking for. I mean, we can't even. I don't know what does this fucking say. I mean, and the other guy's like, yeah, I got nothing on this side. Like, I'm trying, but I know what the fucking boss wants. And I was like, yeah. I mean, just take a.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea. For modules for this game, just include like 40 random things 2 goons could be saying to each other. Just like a random table of banter.
Yeah,
Is that a new T16? Yeah, I hear it's quite the thing to see.
All right, I put the listening device away. I didn't catch any like buzzwords, anything like that, did I? It was just
No, it's
random
2
chatter.
guys
Okay.
not really knowing what they're doing, like looking
Okay,
for
cool.
something.
Okay. I look back to the group and like, there's 2 of them on the other side. They're talking. Might be more, but all I heard was 2 distinct voices. They were nothing important. They were just talking about trying to find something.
You think if we go through, they will see us?
Do they sound close enough to the door that if the door opened, they'd be like, "Hi"?
The voices are approximately 15, 20 feet away. You're not sure of the layout of this room is the problem. You've got the basic like outline of the
Right.
facility.
Right.
And a general idea that this could be like a room linked to the garage somehow. But it's not clear on the schematics what the function of the room would be.
You see, like Nilsek get an idea, and then look at the group like, any of you guys grab that the radio off the other guy? You guys grab that? We should grab that radio. What do you think? I'm gonna go grab that radio. And if no one stops me, I'm gonna head over to where you guys body bag that other dude and grab his fucking
I'll
radio.
go with
off him.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
sure.
go with you.
If you,
Okay.
yeah, if you want to, are you just grabbing the radio off his like lapel?
Yeah. If I'm assuming I have my own like radio mic setup thing that I could. Can
Yeah.
I plug it into my earpiece so it's not like going like whenever they try to talk to me?
Yeah. I mean, like these are
Okay.
military radios, so you can do all sorts of fancy stuff. Like you can listen in on another channel, but not broadcast on it. You can
cool.
set up 2 different push to talks. So you could talk to channel 1 or you could talk to channel 2. You could even just plug in the frequency they're using to your radio. You don't have to take his necessarily. There's all sorts of stuff you could do. Some real world of
Okay.
light knowledge there, kids.
Yeah, then I'll just go and tune my shit into their stuff so I can listen but not broadcast on theirs, listen and broadcast on mine, on ours. So I always have an ear on their radios. So I'll just copy their frequency. Yeah.
You hear a female voice say, "Hey, Brian, you wanna take over now? It's been like 15 minutes over what I should be doing." And you don't hear anything, and then you hear it again, like, Brian, come on, what's going on here? And then you hear like another voice on the radio, male voice, disgruntled, be like, "You fucking mind? I'm trying to take a shit." And then just cracks out. There is a little bit of banter after that. There's a little bit of kind of like, "You're a fucking idiot," kind of across the radio, and like laughter, people broadcasting their laughter, just to take the piss. Otherwise, no chatter that worries you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep an ear on it, and if there is any chatter, like I'll let the group know when and if it happens. Okay.
Sure.
And then I like inform Selvage that I got the signal. We're good to go. We can head back to the group.
All right. How do you guys want to take this door? It's unlocked as before, but we're just not quite sure what's on the other side.
I think they're just system. Well, I think we only have an option to open it and hope that we're covered slightly. Unless you, techie boy, think you can take out the power from here.
You will go first since you are big soldier?
I'll go first because I'm the one who can shoot.
Fair point.
I fully agree with that. That's a very good point.
All right. Is that your order there
Yeah, I think
on the
so.
map? Yeah, we're all good. All right. So you
Looks like
press the
it's
button
all
on the door.
Ready? Yeah.
Readied. And
Sorry. This has nothing to do with what's happening now, but like, can I? Is it fair to say that I would, like, when I went back to get the microphone, that I would pick up my fucking trank gun, or is it still laying there?
Yeah. I mean, look,
Either way,
I assumed,
yeah.
I assumed you just holstered it real quick, to be honest with you.
Okay, cool.
I'm not about well, you never said you picked it up, you know.
Right. Okay.
I'm one of those guys.
Cool.
Honestly.
Okay.
All right. We haven't updated the map for chat, but there's a what we look at 30 foot by 30 foot kind of control room in here. Lots of like IT infrastructure on the 2 side walls, and there are 2 guards on either side looking at these control panels on the walls. The door opens and they have not spotted you yet. Let's go to basically kind of like the top of your infiltration round. Everyone now has a chance to take a turn, but please still try and kind of keep to your turns. So have a little think about what you want to do, and then make the actual turns like in an order at least, so I can kind of like keep up to date with what's going on.
So in this room, this thing here, and my color is blue, so you can't really see it. But how high is that?
That itself is like some steps. It looks pretty control.
Okay.
They look like kind of control panel-y type stuff, but to be honest with you, what I want to do for it is just make them
so it's
steps.
like a step
and
up
there's-
to a half.
Yeah.
Floor.
And then Yeah. And there's like the little half floor. There's more control paneling. The control paneling is actually on the wall itself, and then you've got this little like railing on the other sides there.
Okay.
Saying these are steps, right?
Yeah.
Right up in here, and then this is railing over here.
Yep.
And this door is closed until you go up and do the thing, and then it pops open. Yeah. Okay.
I pull out my trank gun and I kind of nudge Barrett like you want this? You're a better shot.
I think Barrett goes like, that would take too long. I think we'd try to coordinate a shot, one from each of us.
Wait, I want to put someone to sleep. I want to see it happen.
Well, Dr. Kevorkian here is real happy about it. So if you guys want to take a shot, I think that's a good idea. I say go for it.
I would love to garrote someone. Just putting it out there. We talked so much about the garrote, and it's burning a hole in my pocket.
I'll tell you what. Let's line up Ivy for a shot on the trank dart. You guys are all hidden. You've got advantage on these rolls, and let's line up. Like Adam, you could just like sidle up to one of these people, and as long as it's not a dash action,
can we have two of them?
Fine.
Can we have two of them shoot with their trank guns and take one out, and then I will try to get the other guy? That's what I do at the garrote. I whip it around. Apparently.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So get in position, guys.
No, you're handing me the trank gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, are we able to just walk through and like we have cover?
I guess this is the position I want to be in because I like sneak.
There's no cover here, but they are so preoccupied.
Okay, they're
because they're both looking
face.
at panels, right? They're turned away from each other. Yeah.
In that like video game design where there's like I can move about freely in the middle of the room.
Right.
They have cones of sight that are like in front of them, and they're both looking at the wall.
Well,
but we're screwed as soon as they both turn around. Yeah.
I literally call that out in the rules. I'm like, people don't have 360 vision, so and I'm like very much the thing with infiltration as well, where it's like if I was asking you to roll a stealth check every single time you moved, this would get really boring really quickly.
Incredibly tedious.
Yeah. So as long as you don't,
they have a cone in front of them, and it's only about 30 feet long, and you can just move around.
Periphery's like it's like 170 or something. I don't know what the actual thing is. But like they have a fair periphery, but like it's always a judgment call, you know. Like
So you give him the trank gun. He's like, all right, great. And then he turns around and holsters it and pulls out his knife and goes to like fucking slice the guy's neck.
All right.
Yeah, I got my piano wire on my little carbon fiber handles. I just want to throw it over his neck and get him.
And then I'll move up to here if like or up to here, so I'm behind him in case like shit goes sideways.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I look at both everybody and just go.
All right. So closes his fist. Let's shoot some people. No, there's no shooting involved.
There's no shooting happening.
No, we're just
line up for
Ivy
Barrett, it makes no sense. We have the jump on them. They're focused on a panel. Why the fuck would I shoot them with a dart when I could just come up and go?
Here's the thing though. Ivy doesn't care, and she shoots the guard right in front of her just as Salvage goes in for the garrote clock.
The idea would be that let me garrote him, and then I'll turn him around and you can shoot him in the chest.
Yeah. Oh, are we discussing this prior to the? Okay, that works.
We had already discussed this. This was the
we
plan.
already discussed this, of course. Yes.
You can react in real time with some awesomeness.
I give Ivy a look. I give Ivy a look that means wait for me to garrote them, turn them around, and then you shoot them, and then I'll keep strangling them and shoot them again.
Got it.
Yeah. One look.
I love that Webby every time has to be like, you guys are professionals.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it's like fucking Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not a professional. I'm not a wizard. I'm not an actual wizard. So my character knows things that I wouldn't. And so, like, being able to rewind and be like, all right, we're in position. This is what we agreed to do. Everybody press go, and then we go. Then that I feel like that makes more sense than having.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I would have thought of this.
Yeah, completely.
He's so ready.
I mean, all right. So, Adam, garrot the guy.
Yes, I would love to. And I'm hidden, right? So I get a
Advantage.
on this.
Absolutely.
All right. Here we go. Oh,
Big
come on.
money.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
A couple of 10s. Good. Shit. So what is it? Is it like that? What? Oh, it's probably like a reflection on the fucking screen. He probably sees
I like
me.
that.
Like the screen goes black because you can't see the reflection if there's a lot of bright stuff. But he's probably switching monitors or like the program goes down and he just sees my dark clad form getting ready to garrot him, and so I can't. I don't get a chance to get him. Mother.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just
I'm
turning
gonna-
and it just throws you off balance. But Ivy,
Yeah.
I want to resolve
It's
the
okay because
the
Ivy will
shortage.
come with this. Now, how do I roll this? Because I don't have that option to roll it.
Roll your
should I-
pistol.
Pistol? Okay.
Yeah,
right,
roll your
same
pistol.
Ooh, baby.
Nice.
Okay.
And it's a
Um,
DC 20.
DC 20 con check. Con saving throw. All right. Plus 0 to this. It's good fun. Let's try it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so you see this like go down, and you're immediately like, I know what to do. Shoot him in the neck, and you just like salvage as he turns. You see that dart go into the neck, and he just kind of looks at you, and then his eyes just kind of close, and he just falls asleep. And just flops onto the floor.
There he
Perfect.
goes. Night, night. Sweet dreams.
Hey, what do you got there? It doesn't.
Is it feeling sedative in here, or is it just me?
Yeah, does someone smell sedative?
how's Gold Team doing over on the east side of the corridor?
How's
Well,
Bravo doing? Go ahead.
Yeah, so like salvage as a reaction, I'll let you catch him as well. So this is like if this goes
Can
south
I-
with gold team.
Catch him by using my garrot on his
Yeah.
neck. Can we do?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
sure.
I mean, I'll catch him before he hits the floor. Yeah, I've already like I'm withdrawing my garrot, and I'll grab him and I'll take him down to the floor. I'll cover his mouth with my hand and make it so he doesn't clatter with all his gear and
Simultaneous
stuff.
Velby
Yep.
Yeah,
coming in with the knife.
silent takedown.
Yeah.
All right, roll that knife damage we'll roll the knife attack with advantage for me.
In just in case. Advantage. There you go.
Yeah, not quite a crit, so 2 damage.
That doesn't look
Nope.
right because it's
Nope.
rolling 0 plus 2 strength.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's just his strength bonus.
Cool.
What's the normal damage on the knife?
D4.
So yeah, Max, you may as well just roll manually. Roll that d4.
1d4. There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. So you stab the guy in the shoulder, and he like kicks forward, kind of headbutts the monitor, but is just about to turn around. As we've got null set, what is your kind of readied action? Like, what's your response to this?
Oh, it's just pistola. Just the light silenced pistola. Or suppressed
Cool.
or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take my shot. 24.
Yes.
It's a hit.
Get him. Get that fucker.
Give him 10.
Do
Big
you want to
10.
roll? Do you want to roll again, just in case of a crit?
Oh yeah, because you have advantage.
Oh, advantage. That's right.
So
Right.
you
Right.
can-
Right. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that. Nope. Same roll.
Whoa.
No strange. Okay.
What? Okay. 10 piercing.
Weird. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. This guy just goes.
We're so
how do
good
you
at this
like?
now.
So how do you? Oh, I don't want to Matt Mercer this, but how do you do this? Like, what's the?
Oh, so if he stabs him in the shoulder, he like I would imagine he'd turn around and be like, "What the fuck?" And then I just like right in the like throat. Let's just say, just like what in the?
All right. Stop
And then
him
I-
speaking.
And then I honestly I pat Barrett on the ass like good game. And I look at him like we're team. Good teamwork.
Good job.
Sleepy is going to be bleedy eye until I can find a better thing for it. There we go. I'll
There
take
should be
that one
like
off.
a little sad face with its eyes down that I use for sleep.
Yeah.
It's like the ninja mask, but like a sleepy ninja.
Yeah.
Now, just
Oh,
a
right,
quick
yeah,
question, could that have gone better with a knife, like sneak attack wise, if it was like because I wanted him to do that shit, but in order to do
Yeah.
that, it seems like he would have to get a crit. Would there be like a grapple first and then a thing if he wanted to do like a coup de grace or something?
Yeah, so like you could restrain, and there's a call out so there's a couple of things that you can do. So obviously there's a grapple like normal 5e. There is a
Sure.
thing you can do actually where you grab them, and if you've got 2 open hands that you do this with, you can restrain them instead. And if you're doing this in infiltration, basically the rules kind of take account for you for the fact that you are like grabbing their like mouth, you're grabbing their gun, you are like taking them and making sure that they don't make a sound or do anything you don't want them to. And then restrained gives you like different options. So like this obviously their speed becomes 0, but attack rolls against them have advantage while their attack rolls have disadvantage, and the restrained person has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws as well.
Okay. No, I just want I that's good information to have. I was just trying to suss out if there was a way to more readily make the throat slice available.
Yeah. It's I get what you feel. I feel what you mean, and I think it's these are obviously like in development still, and it's certainly something to explore. Either maybe as a kind of it feels a little bit gatekeepy as a class feature. I think certainly there's some kind of coup de grace thing. I think the advantage just isn't quite hitting.
It's definitely something you have to add to the game because 5e hates instant kill mechanisms. Like there's just no way to sneak up and kill someone in one hit by the basic mechanics of the game. So you definitely have to add.
As I was going in for it, I was like, oh wait, shit, 5e stuff.
A second, I stab him 10 or 15 times.
Yep.
Yeah. Some variations of this would use like a minion where if you just hit them while they're stealth, they just die. There's like a lot of different ways to go about it. But it's interesting that comes up. I imagine that's a fairly common thing. Guess
Shotgun to the back of the skull is the next technique.
The sugar or whatever, like the silence shotgun to the back of the head.
So this guy is Sleepy Town. What do we know about Kill Team, like ideologically? Do we know anything about them? Is this are they Cobra? Have we heard of them before, or is this a new thing?
Sure. So let me double check on the briefing.
I just want to know what I would know about them so I can make the next decision I need to make.
So Kill Team specifically want the knock list of OPEX agents. So they are aware of OPEX, who they are, like how they operate and stuff. You don't have any other information on them apart from that. But it's very clear this is kind of like a targeted operation. So they're using this threat that they've got of this sarin gas to target OPEX and its operatives.
So I guess it's clear then to you, Ivy, I'm looking at this sleeping dude and I'm very clearly, like it's just written on my face, thinking about, is it ethically acceptable for me to just shoot this dude in the head right now? Like I'm really thinking it over. I'm just like looking at the unconscious guy being like, I want to, but is that like the right thing to do? Who is this, a person? Like, I'm lost in thought about whether to leave him laying here sleeping or not.
Well, our mission objective specifically states eliminate the Kill Team operatives. Like
Did you say that to me?
Parameter number 2, objective number 2, eliminate the Kill Team operatives.
You say that like to me in character?
Oh, no.
Do you remind me of that? Because
if I see you doing that, I will definitely come up to you and be like, I see you might be having a problem with this, but that's one of our objectives. We have to eliminate all of the operatives, so you can do it in good conscience.
A familiar voice kind of shakes me out of it. And I look over at you and I say,
unless you want info
funny,
first.
It shouldn't be any different. Just a second ago, I was ready to get the wire around his neck, and now he's just laying there sleeping, and it feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel fair. And I look over at
think of him
Barrett,
as a cop already.
I look intentionally like I'm just like, Ivy, you're not helping. And I look at Barrett, and the look I give you is like, can you, like, I need you to do this. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
going,
Barrett doesn't even say anything. Walks over, just right in the face, right in the back of the head.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm totally not going to get you to roll. It's like a couple of shots in the chest, one in the head. You make sure the guy's down.
Yeah, Barrett literally walks up, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, and then gives Selvage a little wink.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Selvage,
I
you
look
dodged
at Selvage. Look at Selvage after like as Barrett is walking past. I put my hand on your shoulder and I look at you and I say, "That's the gig. Got a job. I'll let it get to you." And I go over to the monitors and I'm gonna see if about hacking or whatever.
Yeah, all right. So there are some basic hacking actions that everybody can do. So these are like access, where you just try and like get into a system, either like bypassing a password or anything like that. There is, I'm trying to think now what's not on the actual hackers list. Let me get a quick start very quickly. Quick start quickly. That was awful. Don't ever say that again, Sam.
You're among awful company. We do.
Yeah, it's fine. You're
cool.
you're a war criminal among war criminals right now.
I'm
you're the worst of the worst.
Let me rotate this like you had to the other night. And all right, it's definitely access. Install, I reckon, is probably the other one. Can't remember where I listed this, but yeah. So there are some basic actions that you can do, but the hacker themselves have stuff like where they can actually attack software, where they can actually modify and rewrite it, where they can actually encrypt and decrypt it themselves without having like software for that kind of thing. So you can definitely access this system, and it's just like a basic infotech test. So this is going to be DC 10. There is a password firewall here. This password it's asking for like a password input. When you get to the right screen, like these idiots, like literally, it was just like you just pull down from the top. It's a basic UI. Like, come on.
Yeah.
but it is asking for a login. But you can try and bypass that by this access action.
Is there a mini disc recorder lying around nearby that says password file on it, and you play it, and the guy talks for like 15 or 20 seconds and then tells us the password?
Yeah, just accidentally like, oh, and by the way, change the password in the room by the lasers. Change it to password with a 0 for the O and the password. No, you see me come up to the thing and kind of like look at it like a fat guy would look at a hamburger and be like, all right. And like grab like there's a little sound of like a USB like connection like coming from my backpack, like my mini backpack, and I just kind of like plug in and start my hack or whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
Okay,
right.
so would I roll my hacking tools then?
Yes, so you'll have proficiency with this even if you don't have infotech as a proficiency. So it's intelligence plus your proficiency, DC 10.
Okay. 18.
Meanwhile, Barrett's going to go over
hack the shit
the door.
out of that thing.
Nice. All right. So this console, it's more like this is actually a little control center if you wanted to use it. It provides you with a full map of the facility. So if you want to ask me questions about exactly where stuff is, then I'll let you know. It can tell you also actual information more about what the facility's current situation is like. So if you want to ask me in particular questions about the facility, about what's going on, even in the basement, we can answer those kind of questions.
I want to learn about any rooms with lasers or defense systems, anything like that.
Sure. All right. So in the main corridor by the first elevator, let me just move this onto here. You have got cameras on this floor. Come on. So you've got a camera in this corner here that's like just by you here. You know what? With cameras and all this kind of stuff, I'm just going to turn off the dynamic lighting because I think then you can just see everything.
I'm going to remote in with my tablet. Like I'm just going to have it on my tablet on me at all times.
Ooh.
I'm going to press OK and see if this works.
Okay.
Did anything happen? You don't see
Nope,
anything.
not for us.
No. No,
This
same
sucks.
for us. But we might have to refresh.
Oh, try it out. Try a little refresh.
Yeah, that might pop it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go.
I can see.
Yeah, did it work?
Yep.
There we go.
Yep. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
Cool.
just hit refresh. You've got the layout of the,
Yeah,
of the
just refresh
place.
it. You get the building. Sick.
Cool. All right. Excellent.
So I've got a couple of stuff on the GM layer. I've got the cameras on the GM layer. I just need to show you. So there's one at the other end
cool.
of the right on the right of this corridor that you've got the camera in the corner. Because you're actually pulling up the camera feeds at this point as well. So you're able to
Mhm.
view from this control panel some of the camera feeds. You've also got a camera that's in what you can see from the blueprints should be like the armory. There are body bags in there as well. And there's a locked door there. There's a locked
Okay.
door to the south
Look,
in
it's
the south.
Bill or whatever his name is. Also, the fact that accessing the cameras let us see the inside of the bathroom makes me very concerned about whatever government made this installation and their respect towards people's privacy.
Listen, security is of top priority. Okay.
Actually, if I've learned anything, it's that you can just film without impunity in bathrooms. It's not a problem.
God damn. I was gonna
true.
say the camera installation was by James Brown, but I guess more apropos because he was arrested for
There
that.
you go.
There you go.
Privacy
There we go.
screen. Okay, we're good.
Thanks. Thanks.
Okay, so yeah, I grab out my pad here and I'm like, okay, I got it. I got the whole layout right here. I take it to the middle of the room and I show everybody like this is what we're dealing with.
Sure. From here, you can unlock doors and you can trigger alarms. And you can hermetically seal the facility.
Well, we were all refreshing and stuff when I suggested this, but I mean, half-life of sarin gas is 24 hours, so if we just seal this place and get out of here, pop the gas, kills everyone inside, we wait like a couple of days, facility's clean. Problem solved.
Well, yeah. You come back in a couple of days, like opening a can of surströmming. It's just like foul rot.
Yeah, I
It's
actually we don't have access to the just nuke everybody with it. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
well,
So
shit, what do we wanna do?
I'm looking at this layout. I have an idea. Like you go like this. I'm like, okay, if we create an alarm in the front of the building, the very front, like where those first two guards are. If we create an alarm, yeah, right there. Yeah, I point right there. Like if we create an alarm right there, and we get them to all like move to that area, we could hit the stairs without being noticed. Maybe. I don't know if that's a good idea, but
That would be perfect.
however, we might have some stragglers behind. We wouldn't have a lot of time, and we might have to deal with the people coming from the barracks that they have traveled the furthest distance. So they would come from the sleeping quarters to the front, but they might not make it there before they realize that it's a alarm with like a false alarm, and we'll have to deal with them coming back. So
We would just have to be quick. I'm in.
thoughts? Ivy's in.
Run that down for me again.
So
We create an alarm. Look right here on the map here. I'll show you. We create an alarm like right here. You can't see it because there we go. Stupid pad won't scroll down. We create an alarm.
Thanks, JP. We love you. Thanks.
Set off a door alarm like right here, and they all come running to the front door to see what's going on. We sneak from here to here, all the way over to here, to get downstairs. That's where they're keeping the gas. And once we have the gas, once we have that's the gas secured, then we can worry about exfil and the elimination of all the rest of them. I'm guessing like the most viable option would be to use the gas against them. It gives them a cover story, or gives our organization a cover story. Like they stole it and they fucked up and they unleashed it on themselves on accident and so on and so forth.
I'm just staring at you like you don't have to lie for them. Like that's a different department where it's okay.
Yeah, I think
it's not about that. It's about job security is all. Like if we do a stellar job, like an S rank job, then we might get more pay.
The hell's an S
And I would
rank
actually
job?
say that because I would know what S rank means.
Yeah, right.
like,
Of course you would. You fucking dork. That's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll never get S rank. We already got spotted, so we should have just restarted the level after the first guys saw us.
Right.
Yep.
Honestly, can we just save scum back to before that happened? Because
The
we're trying to get the achievement for this level.
The ultimate
Don't
retcon.
get spotted.
There's no silent assassin for this. I'm sorry.
Barry responds is like, are you able to tap in remotely to be able to see on the cameras where they're at, or do you have to be connected?
I think I might be able to keep the signal on this pad. As long as I don't get too far away from the source itself, I'd imagine I could probably keep an eye on them for this floor at least.
You would need to set something up. This is all, the infrastructure here is all like local network. So you would have to set up like a little dongle. You totally can, it's not a problem, but you would have something here that if discovered, people just like rip out the wall or whatever and just be like, and then you'd lose the connection, that kind of thing.
Barry continues.
Okay, sure. I'll let him know. Like, yeah, all I have to do is set up like a tower, like a cell phone tower, basically in this room to boost the signal to my pad.
My only concern is once we get down there into the labs, anyone can be anywhere. We won't know where they're at. At least right now, we know where they are.
That's all. Yes, also very, very true. We do have to eliminate all of them. Do you think would it be easier to eliminate them one by one with our?
What I think we need to focus on is only the next step of the mission. I learned in the academy you only think 21 minutes ahead because that's all the time you've got. So maybe we should just figure out what we're gonna do next.
Remember that too.
But I think that's a great idea. If we are able to distract them, what if, and hear me out, what if we switch clothes with the dead bodies and we were in disguise so that they could not recognize us as we passed by them? So in the carnage, they would not see us.
You just want to get zipped up into a body bag and you're trying to get us to play along with your weird game.
No, not everything I do is fear, okay?
Wait. How about this? What if we secured the? 1 second. Let me pull up the mission fucking parameters here. 1 second here.
Language.
Yeah, right. There we go. The briefing. There we go. It says secure the chemical weapons. Okay. So. What if we did this? What if we went down there? Quick question. When it says secure the chemical weapons, does that mean take them out of the place?
So is Nick Fury on, like, you said he was contactable, right? So that,
Yeah, sure.
that means
Yeah.
that just means you don't have to take them anywhere. It just means that they need to be safe and accounted for and not weaponized.
Yeah.
Okay. So I basically like say whatever, like spare it a nest. I have inquiry.
Yeah. And he relays that information to you, that it's basically, you don't have to take it anywhere. You just have to make sure that it's not going to be used. So basically completing objective 1, or objective 2, like getting rid of kill team, like does objective 3 more or less. just have to make sure it's
Yeah.
not like they don't just like launch the thing whilst they're dying or whatever.
If we manage to secure the, can we exfil with the weapon, the sarin?
You could, yeah, in some containers. You probably could. There's probably storage and stuff around here in the labs that would be able to do it in the basement. You certainly couldn't leave here with.
Is the alien option off the table? Like nuke them from orbit?
Oh,
It's in Michigan.
Yeah, but
Fine.
no one would miss Michigan
Ooh,
We can lose one of the Great Lakes. We got
as a
so many of them.
state.
Okay.
It's true. Michigan sucks.
Sorry, Michigan.
So
Sorry, Michigan.
the nuclear option off the table. Okay. Copy that. All right. So my idea
I looked
was
at his
to
watch, like-
exfil with the chemical weapons and then blow up the facility, but they said that's a no go. So
Let's just
We had to
kill
kill
the
them
assholes
ourselves.
and be done with it.
which
We
yes,
know
let's
where
do.
they are. We have
very well.
access
Does
to the
anyone
systems.
does-
What the
well,
fuck are we doing?
We can still do this. Hold on. Does anyone have any explosives? Does anyone have any explosives?
I thought you had the
No.
explosive.
You're the bomb guy.
You are the technician.
I didn't. I was only requisitioning so much stuff, and I brought what I thought was the. You know what? Okay, it doesn't matter. No, I don't
Okay.
have any.
Okay, maybe I can fashion something from I can look for
Salvage. You wanna?
a liquid and I can possibly make something explosive
Perfect.
that way.
Well, here's my plan. Then we do the alarm thing where I said at the very front of the place.
Yeah.
We set up that as a kill zone, where I have this and I pull out, like I show the laptop gun, like I have this little baby. I set that up right in the hallway. As soon as they're there, I throw it out, sets it up. It's basically just like, and I'll seal them in, and it's basically like a murder hole, like a murder cave where they all die and they get exploded and shot with with bullets.
Is that like a car hole where you keep your murders?
Yes. Right. But for where you,
The murder hole.
we
Yeah, it's
came
an
in through
American
the
thing.
murder hole.
It's an American thing.
Yeah.
Some people
we
call it
came-
a shed.
We've already
It's
been
an
there. That was
it's
in
like
the
a hole
back.
in the shed out back. It's a murder hole.
Right.
No, here's
Right.
okay. I like the plan about murdering all of them. So what I think we should do is try to lure them in here where we originally came from. So if we can find somewhere to hide, and you can set off an alarm in there, they can all run in, and then I don't know, blow up that propane tank and like that.
Oh.
That's the only explosive thing we've
Yeah.
seen so far.
That's perfect. This is
Okay,
a
well, where are we
beautiful
gonna
idea.
hide while they do that?
Good question. What if
Do we need to
what if
clear
we-
the garage?
What if we? Yes, let's clear. Yes, let's clear the garage. They'll all come through this area. They'll come through this door to this door into that hallway.
Yeah.
We'll clear the garage. We'll hide either in or underneath the truck there, and then
Okay.
we'll follow them in, and we'll explode the propane tank and wait until yeah.
It's a terrible plan, but okay.
Let's do it.
I think it's a great plan. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Are we exploding the propane tank?
I look at the doctor. You said you could rig up some kind of.
I can make some kind of possible poison, like a gas, maybe.
No, the gas is the problem. We don't need gas. We just need to explode the propane tank from a distance. We need you to create some kind of detonator. Do like a science teacher thing with some sodium and some water or something. I don't know.
Okay, let me go ahead and check with let me check with Jesus. Okay, so
This would also be an optimal time to tell me, damn it, Selvage, I'm a biologist, not a chemist, but that's fine.
doctor, not a doctor.
I'm not
Okay,
even a doctor.
not even a doctor. Okay, so can I make? Okay, I can make medicines, toxins, and poisons, nerve agents, and other chemicals that affect the biological processes in living things. How about gas? Can I make something that gas reacts to?
To bodies? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Is a propane tank a living organism?
No.
It is not.
Well, look, I mean, Like, it could be. This one isn't though.
No,
It's just sitting there, like looking at his gun. Like,
Yeah, you know what, Barrett? If you want to clear the room, you can just go out there. Just get out there and just annihilate them. Use your biggest, baddest gun. It's your time to shine, action boy. You're the man now, dog.
Yeah. I cannot do anything. I have first aid.
all right.
I just love the idea of the guards in the other room. They could just hear muffled French yelling.
How's this? Compromise. We set an alarm in the building in the area we came from with the propane tank. They head that way. As they head that way, we trap them in the corridor. It's a kill zone then,
Mhm.
That's the murder hole.
or a
All right,
murder
so
hole.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go kill the two in the garage, and then we'll
Right.
set up the alarm.
All right, step by step. What are
Alright.
you doing?
Where's Barrett?
That's a
Barrett,
tough question to answer there,
Barrett, you
Chief. 'cause
basically,
we're
Barrett,
not
we want to
even
open.
sure.
We want to open. We want to open the door.
What are you doing?
We want to open the door such that Barrett, like I mentioned, because when you activate your armor, Barrett, right?
Yep.
You what is it? It gives you can't move, but your armor class goes up. Is that how it works? The blue dragon.
You get resistance to all
Resistance,
damage types.
Yeah.
Right, resistance to damage, but you become restrained, which means you can't move. Okay.
Mhm.
JP.
Mm.
I gotta
Right.
slip it off though, right? I'm assuming that's an action and takes time. No.
It'd take more than one action to slip off some armor, I think.
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
think
I
it
mean,
just means like
not
turn
take
it
it off,
off.
but I mean, like,
turn it
deactivate,
Oh,
cut the juice.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah, that's the
It's
switch,
an
right?
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take off my
Okay.
armor for no reason.
So,
Aaron, you know you can flip the switch. What?
Because honestly, I think all we can do is just like, open the door and just start shooting. We don't have any grenades or anything, so we just
Yeah,
open the
we
door and
don't.
start
We
shooting
should-
at people. Just
yeah.
If
full
only we had
auto.
explosives.
going ham.
If it would have
Yeah,
come
we
with
did not
grenades.
adequately choose. Our gadget pick. We thought that we picked the cool stuff, but we didn't pick the right
Yep.
stuff.
Mm-mm.
In these last, because I mean we need to wrap up too. In these last, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my
there's a,
god! 10
there's
minutes.
a whole other floor, guys. Like I'm not even. I prepped far
We've
too
only
much.
got
obviously.
through three rooms barely. Oh my god!
Well-
This is where.
Someone needs to take point. Is all I'm thinking.
Barrett. Big Barrett.
Barrett,
Where
what
do
are
I
you
go?
doing? What's the team doing?
We are gonna stack up on the door here. We know there's two guys in here, so myself and another person with two behind, we're gonna be like stacked. Two people standing in the back, people up front.
You guys.
So myself and another person. That way, and we're gonna move forward that way, and we know the positions of where they're at. So we're gonna have targets and come in. Not even, we're just gonna take them by surprise and throw fire at them, knowing that this door on
who's
the
in-
right hand side is sealed as well. So that's what we're doing.
So this door in front of you is locked, but Nulset can just like flip that switch from the control
Yep.
panel.
Yeah, he just looks at
Who's
all
next?
set, like points at it.
Right. Who is next to you?
How far away is this? 65. That's way out of range for my pistol. Can I I need line of sight past big boy so I can that fucker. All right.
Okay.
So I want to stand behind Barrett and just have my gun out and be ready to fire past Barrett at that guy.
Cool. All right. I mean, you can take your actions in any order you like. So Barrett, why don't you take a shot?
Yeah, so the door opens, right? Because that's the first thing is Nulset opens the door. It like opens up. Barrett's standing there. What kind of weapon? What's your biggest baddest weapon, Barrett?
Assault
What do you got?
rifle.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. Do that.
I do it.
My sheet is here. Give me a second. There it is. For some reason it closed. Assault rifle. Here we go.
Wow.
Ooh.
I told you I know how to
20.
shoot.
Bro.
All right,
Sick. Oh man.
And you just pop this guy square in the head. He
Iced.
falls
Perfect.
over.
Whew.
It was worth the planning.
Hell yeah.
To clear the garage, you have one other guy in the bottom left by the door. He is from you 65 feet away and is not within line of sight because you've got that wall just in front of you. Next
Yeah.
person up. You've got. I mean, you're shooting, so I don't think people can really move through you at this point. But certainly, Nullset, you can move forward, and then Selvage, you can move around.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
I
looking
not-
at my.
After.
Did I not move and attack because I have 2 attacks?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Thanks for
still. You can then
reminding
move
me.
into the
Barrett-
room and then.
Yeah.
No,
Barrett would
Nullset, go back
literally-
where you were. Barrett's
As soon as
not
he-
done
as
yet.
he pops him, as soon as he pops him,
Okay.
he would just move forward, probably up to here, and then take
Yeah.
a shot at.
And you've got that
You
second
throw over
attack,
here.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that is 40 within short range. Just take the shot again. Advantage. I mean, you're.
Nice.
This guy doesn't know you're
So-
here yet.
Nice. Got a 22.
Ooh.
Nice.
By piercing. All right. No. All right. You. I mean, you take a few shots. This guy, like, it ricochets around his head. He ducks down. But there's still the rest of you to go to take your turns.
Okay.
Well, I just wanna move. I got 30 feet and an action, so I just want to move up here, but I want to stop like part way and take a shot at this guy and then finish the move up there.
Not a problem. That's cool.
So I guess like this is where I'm the closest.
Yeah.
So it's not short range because I think my pistol's 30, so I'm at disadvantage.
Yes.
That's okay. Might as well take the shot anyhow because I'm moving into the room. So
Well, they're not knowing you're there.
oh, that's true. It's both,
They'll,
right?
cancel,
it's
they'll
a regular
cancel out,
shot.
right?
Yeah. Okay. So just regular shot. No, I miss. I fire pass. And then I end up beside. You, Barrett. I just basically like fire a couple of shots as I run by, and then like slide in behind you.
Yeah. Who is next?
I am. I'm after. Yep, I'm after that. So I will go.
I mean, we haven't
let's see,
rolled
hold on.
initiative yet. This is our kind of like first action round, and then so we can go in any order.
Right. I'm looking to see. Yeah, if I go right there, that's within short range, but I will be out of cover. So, I think I can go there, right? Yeah, I can go there. So that's where I'll move. Move to right here, and if I need to, I'll move around the back. But for now, I just want a clean shot with my my SMG because that's 40. Is my pistol the same? No, my pistol's 30. So my submachine gun is 40 feet. So I'll take
Sure.
that
Sick.
shot. Yep, short range with advantage. 14. So 14 if 14 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I will roll damage. 9 damage. So 14
Nice.
total so far.
Oof. He takes a flesh wound from that and is down on one knee.
Right.
And Ivy, you're left.
Ivy rushes in with her pistol. Her
I thought you were gonna rush in with your knife again.
She doesn't really have a
Everyone's
range.
screaming across
She
the
doesn't have a
room.
range on the knife. Is she able to? Let's see with the pistol. Is she able to hit from here with her pistol?
Like combat rolls in.
Yeah.
You would be at disadvantage, but advantage for not being noticed.
Yeah,
so
same
it
same
would be
shot,
just a
same shot
regular
that I
roll.
had. So just be the
Straight shot.
All right. Yep. Just gonna make a straight shot with her pistol here.
Hit it. Do it.
Come on, yes,
Boom, baby, 19. Nice.
Shit.
Yep.
fantastic.
That's enough. And
Hell
he
yeah.
flops over against the garage door. Well, that's
Nice.
open as well. But you've got the closed door to your right where Barrett's just gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Barry like signals next room. Is this locked?
This is not locked. This one.
Okay. As far as what we know with the cameras, real quick, do they sound an alarm with anyone else like on there, or is just we have control of the cameras, so they're negligible?
You can see through the cameras. You do not have control of the cameras.
Right.
What I'm saying is like that's the control room we just came from, right?
It's a control room, certainly.
Right. Okay.
All right. So I look at Barrett and I go, okay. So now we set off the alarm in that other room. We hide in this room. They all come running past us into that room, past the lasers, into the other room, and that's where we kill them all. All right.
I guess we could also seal them in there too if we have that ability,
I would think so.
or kill them, whichever. It's fine. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna hide. And
Well,
go run.
Yeah, we can't seal them in anymore. We kind of cut the vent cover off so they can squeeze through the same way we cut
True.
it. But
That's true.
All right, so Barrett's
We
then
can
gonna
go around the outside, and as they come out through the vent, just shoot them one at a time. That'll work, right?
it's just as they come in the door, like, what's going on? Plah! What's going on in here? Plah! What's going on?
Yeah, listen, that's classic Hitman tactics, okay?
Yeah, classic Hitman. I've been
that?
there before.
Someone's being a
Ivy
real
runs
joker
over-
around here.
We should move this
Ivy runs
corpse
over
too.
to salvage, and her heels like they clack against the ground. I don't know where to hide. Everyone's taken his spots already. Where do I go?
Get in the back of the van or whatever this is. The
Like,
Somewhere.
or like,
The hell
like
is
Metal Gear
this?
golden Jeep.
or like Metal Gear Solid crawling
She's got her
under the
pistol just
under the
like-
truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, Otacon.
Right, yeah. I
I'm
like,
going
I like to think
to,
you set up this kill zone then.
Yes,
we are-
we set up this kill
We are
zone,
running out of
so-
time.
Barrett
and I'm
grabs the
going
body.
to
Barrett's gonna
Yeah,
drag
move the-
this body back here with him.
move the body, and
The body over
I'll
there.
actually like take the. Now, would you say it would be fair? I could set up the laptop gun in such a way that it would fire enough times to blow up that propane tank.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll run over there and be like, hold on, I got an idea. I move over here to the propane tank, and I set up my laptop gun in such a way that the motion control, whatever sensors,
Probably
would,
right there,
would
honestly.
just fire directly into the propane tank as soon as like I wanted it to,
So
and it would blow it up. So I do that. I set the laptop. I like take it out, throw it against the wall, come running back. Okay, I got it. We're good. Okay, here I go.
You have it set to
Okay.
motion? So the first sign of
No,
motion
I
is
got
just
it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got a remote control. It's okay. It's okay. All right. you
Now
guys
we
ready
just
to set
gotta
up the
hide
alarm?
here and hope they've never seen aliens.
All right.
I just thought about the two bodies there. There's two bodies in the control room.
Right? We need to move those bodies. Oh my god, quick, go. Somebody go get the bodies. Gonna run.
No, they'll run right past them. Don't worry. Everything's
They
fine.
will run right past them. So we like run into the other room, and I help Barrett move these corpses. So we throw them somewhere. And just make a pile of them over here behind this crane.
Put them
Yep.
in the room with the crate. It wouldn't matter when if they see them in there.
We just hide them. Just,
just top the
Yeah.
just put a tarp over them. Nothing to see here.
Yep.
Sam, you must be so disappointed in us.
you are professionals,
Yeah, we're professionals. It's fine.
right? Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'm ready.
God,
Do it.
God save us, dude.
I feel like this is the thing where you're like, we're ready, and you go to like hit the button, and it just cuts to like a shot of a newspaper with like sarin gas explosion in Lake Michigan. Like, 39 million dead. Horrible truth revealed. Like this is the bad ending. We just blow up Lake Michigan. Everyone is horribly killed by sarin gas. But we tried. We really tried. And
taking that
that's
one.
in espionage. That's what matters. It's how you.
Listen, there's only
It's
so
the
much you can
trying.
get done, in 4 hours.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
And you got to show off
Yes.
different parts of the game and stuff. So
Dude,
we did
this
the
is a
best we
lesson
could.
This is a lesson I
Right.
learned very well the first time I tried this shit.
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
forgot. I mean, I like knew there was another level, but then he said it, and I was like, "Oh, right, fuck, there's a whole other level."
Yep.
So
We
Yeah.
spent a lot of time
One-shot.
deliberating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
That was the spy game.
It
Very
was,
fun.
yeah. So people, it's on Kickstarter. If you're watching this live, you can grab it on Kickstarter. The link is itmeJP/spygame. I think that'll take you right to the Kickstarter. So go and check it out if you haven't already. I will say if you want a closer look at the rules, I did a video about the spy game as well. It's over on my YouTube channel. You can check that out. And I basically spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours going through the rules and checking those things out, so you can get a closer look at that too. And then obviously the version of the game that we played, or a version like it, is available on drive-thru. Is that where people should go and grab the quick start?
Well, so So the quick start has a different mission in it. So we haven't spoiled anything for you. If you want to go and try it out for yourselves, there's one called Tectonic Shift, which is all about figuring out someone who's in a casino, and there's going to be like a data. I'm trying to spoil it, but like a kind of like data kind of being palmed off to somebody. And the clue is kind of in the title as well. It's all about like earthquakey type stuff, and proper kind of evil machinations of supervillains and all that kind of stuff. And that's for you've got third level characters of each of the classes in there, so you can try out any number of the different classes that you want to look at as well. But this mission, seeing as I did a fair amount of prep work on both the levels, we're going to make available to backers at certain pledge levels once the Kickstarter finishes up.
Nice.
So
that's cool. Yeah,
please check it out.
You got to see the first level, and maybe you can run it for your group, and they won't botch it as badly as we did. Listen, we tried. We did everything we could.
That's cool.
Cool. Well, let's do some final shout outs. Let's start down below with Dr. Death herself. Elspeth,
Hi!
do some shout outs.
Dudes, this was a freaking blast. First of all, thank you so much, Sam, for the game. It's so fun. And it was an honor to be able to play it. Thank you. Sorry, I feel like I botched a lot of it. I'm just like, yeah, sure, we'll be the medic. I didn't even get to like heal anybody, but yeah, it was. I love the abilities are great. And I want to play more of this. It was also very fun to play with Adam and Max and Zeke. So thank you guys for having me on the show. If you guys want, you can find me at twitch.tv/Elspeth, which is where I normally stream. And it's good to be here. I I hope to create another fetus very soon.
Good. Fantastic. Zeke, can you say some things, please, so that I don't have to think about that anymore?
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. My name is Ezekiel the Third. You can find me at or /Ezekiel_III. Thank you very much to Max, Elspeth, and Adam there for joining me on this adventure. And thank you to Webby for setting up this entire adventure that we only get to see like 10% of. But that's what happens, man. Sometimes as a GM, dude, nothing ever 100%. Goes like nothing ever survives. No plan ever survives meeting the players. No. So I had a blast. Maybe we can do it again sometime. I don't know. But if you want to catch me, I'll be on tomorrow for my happy hour. I'm gonna learn ESO for a couple of hours.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna try some Elder Scrolls Online with my friend Class Katie, and then after that, it's Court of Swords. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So.
Nice,
fantastic. Speaking of Court of Swords, up above Zeke, it's Max. Max,
it's me.
Shout it on out.
I'm GassyMexican variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm doing it for a while. Thanks again. Obviously, I'm gonna go through the names. Thanks to Elspeth, Zeke, Adam, and of course Sam Webby for putting this together. Super cool. Sorry that we only could get so much done, but that's the thing of a one shot. You try to do as much as you can. At the very least, hopefully you're entertained. You got a little bit of a insight into the game. Super cool. And I had a literal blast because we all blew up at the end. And it's just Saren wins. It's different from Mass Effect. Thanks guys for watching.
Nice.
If you want to watch me at all, my channel is GassyMexican. And yeah, thanks so much.
Cool. Thanks everybody. I'm Adam Koebel. You probably know me from Court of Swords or Fire Verona if you hang out here on the regular. If you don't know about those shows, check them out. They're on Saturday and Tuesday, and they involve many of these nerds. If you want to, you can check me out on Twitter at SkinnyGhost or twitch.tv/Adam Koebel, where I very occasionally play video games, but mostly I just prep for RPGs and talk about RPGs. So I guess if you're already watching an RPG, that might be something you'd be interested in. Thank you, Sam, for giving us a chance to play your game and show it off a little bit. I had a really good time shooting at people and trying to be stealthy. Of course, check out the game, check out the spy game on Kickstarter, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can check down in the description. I'm sure we'll post the link there. But that'll do it for us for today. Thank you for coming, everybody, to this very special one shot of the spy game. We will see you next time. Hey, everybody.